Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's exciting to be with you this morning. How are you doing? I am really excited. I can see people live on YouTube. Can see people live in Zoom. My name is Josiah Jackson Okeshola, and it's really amazing morning to see all of you here this morning. Thank you for watching live on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. It's a 2-day boot camp, and this morning I have like just 5 minutes to quickly introduce the boot camp with a short uh, talk on why you should migrate to the United Kingdom. Why should you migrate to the United Kingdom? United Kingdom, either you're already a nurse or you are planning to be one. Why should you think of UK as a destination? So a lot of people have been on a migration journey up to now. They are almost there. One step in Nigeria, one step in Ghana, one step in Kenya, one step in UK. I know of someone who will be traveling in 1 or 2 days' time. I know a few people who have their visas and having their flight tickets booked. But on Facebook, a lot of nurses are coming up and saying, I want to relocate, I want to relocate, I want to relocate. And they're asking, how can I go about it? What exactly can I do? What are the step-by-step process that I need to take? And today, we're going to focus on that, especially for the sake of those who are just joining this relocation migration journey and who are new to the journey, and those who are in the middle and are struggling to really get it right. So this morning, I'll be quickly sharing with you our 5 reasons why you should consider migrating to the United Kingdom as a nurse. Now, for those who are, there have been a lot of questions on LinkedIn and Facebook. I want to migrate to nursing. I want to transit to nursing. I want to become a nurse. How can I get into nursing? People are asking, accountants, engineers, people from bankers are asking, I want to do, everybody wants to become a nurse. So this is another opportunity for them to also learn how much they can do to join the nursing profession. There is a worldwide shortage of nursing profession, and all over the world, people need to come to the profession. Lastly, we have people who have relations, who have daughters, who have sons, who have nieces, cousins, nephews, grandchild, who want them to be nurses. They want these people to get into the nursing profession. So you can see that in every family, there's always a nurse existing, or there's someone who wants to become a nurse, or there's someone who has been a nurse. So this is concerning almost everyone, because there's always someone who is already a nurse or who wants to be a nurse. So why the United Kingdom? Jonas Salk says that hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality. One thing is to want to migrate to the United Kingdom. Another thing is to dream it, imagine it, and have that courage to take the necessary step to make that dreams come to reality. And those who ended up in the United Kingdom actually took action and had that courage to make the move. Why the UK? I will reserve the strongest reason why UK should be a destination till the last minute. But let's start with this way. UK is commonly known as United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland. It comprises of Scotland, Wales, England, and Northern Ireland, and it's a sovereign country in northwestern Europe, though presently UK is now out of Europe, what we call Brexit. And since that happened, a lot of changes have been happening in UK, and most people are now seeing UK as a good destination for them to migrate. And why should you think of UK? Number one reason is because economical-wise, UK is one of the best destinations you can think of in terms of economy. And why are we saying that? This is because research has shown that the gross domestic product of British economy was 2.2 trillion in that was last year, and UK is the fifth largest global economy behind United States, China, Japan, and Germany. So it is a very good destination for those who are thinking about relocating. The GDP bounced back after the COVID, increasing by 0.8%, and with Brexit taking UK by storm, UK has been doing everything possible to drive economic advancement and growth since Brexit has happened. So economically speaking, UK is a very good destination to think about when you are thinking of traveling. Okay, the second reason why you should think of UK is because of education. Education is one of the most powerful strengths that UK currently has. And if you're thinking about studying, UK is one of the best and easiest destination to look at when it comes to studying. And sincerely speaking, a lot of people have moved to UK over the last few years so easily, so well. So if you want to come and study in UK, did you know that in 3 to 6 months, if you have your plans well laid out, your applications well sorted out, and you're able to get someone who guide you through the process, in 3 to 6 months, do you know that you can get into UK? And not only that, you can even come with your family. So education is one of the reasons why you should get to UK. And don't forget, if you're a family person, if you are a family person, you're coming with your kids, they are going to get free education till they are 18. You want to try that? Free education for your kids, even if you have 4, they are not going to pay a dime for education until you are 18. And when your child reaches 18, probably gets out of secondary school, maybe 16 or 17, and gets into college, did you know that your child is not going to pay a dime in school when you bring your children to UK? And guess what, too? If you get a permanent job and come to UK, which many people are now getting, you want to go for your master's or your BSc, do you know that your employer can foot the entire bill of your educational career, educational advancement? Master's program worth £10,000, £12,000, your employer can foot it. If you're going for your BSc, all you need to sit down with your employer and convince them how relevant what you're going for is to your present employment, and voila, you have all your bills covered. So you see why UK is your destination. Healthcare system of UK is another reason why you should be in the UK, because most people who are coming to the UK on the shorted list have paid a fee along the visa process, and that entitles them to get free healthcare services in the UK. Can you imagine that? Free healthcare services in the UK. So you can just walk into your clinic and complain and see the doctor and walk out without paying a dime. That is how beautiful it looks to come to the United Kingdom. Okay, so another reason why you should be in UK is because of the quality of life. And what do I mean by quality of life? Quality of life, when it comes to stress, I don't think apart from work, you cannot experience any other form of stress in UK. Just the work that pays your bill. But unlike Africa, you have a lot of stress, power supply, they give you stress, bad roads will give you stress, pollution will give you stress, police will give you stress, army will give you stress, the government of the day will give you stress. So everybody is under stress. But quality of life here is a bit better because the stress is reduced and you can actually, do what you want to do without experiencing that crazy stress that you feel when you're in Africa. And talking about quality of life, that takes us to the 5th reason why you should migrate to the United Kingdom. The 5th reason why you should migrate to the United Kingdom is when you begin to place Africa and UK side by side, then you begin to understand why UK is the destination. Let me quickly, I'm rounding up now. Let me just highlight one or two things. One, security-wise, security. People who are in Africa, maybe Ghanaians, Kenyans who are watching might not relate, but people in Nigeria who can relate understand that presently the country is not safe, especially if you are a nurse, because a colleague just called me about last week, early last week. She's a doctor in the Southwest region, and she said, look, we need to move out of this place. And I said, why? I said, they are kidnapping doctors, nurses, professors, lecturers in the Southwest, as in real kidnapping. And she's like, no, we can't cope with this any longer. So if you are thinking of that major difference, security-wise, UK is a very good destination. If you're also thinking of education for your kids, we talked about that. Healthcare for your kids, we talked about that. But when you also look at the kind of emotional and psychological stress that comes with living in Africa, let's look at power supply, for example. Ghana is enjoying power supply, but in Nigeria, it is a terrible thing. You have to pay the tax for the power supply, but you're not going to get the power. You pay the bills to the NEPA. You're not going to get the power. You're not going to the market to buy a generator and power your generator and buy the fuel to power it, and also pay the engineer to maintain your generator. Now look at those 5 places where you're spending money on. And it's not only that, you're even going to be stressed on top of it at the end of the day. Maybe you want to travel, you can be on the road for 2 hours, Lagos, Ibadan Expressway, Lekki to mainland. These things cause a lot of mental and emotional stress. And you get to work, oppression, deprivation of rights, and a lot of things are ongoing. And the economy is terrible. The inflation has gone up. And if you place this side by side, if you look at, if you earn so much in Africa, you don't enjoy it compared to when you earn less here and you have everything provided for you, no interruption of power supply. Can you imagine that? The roads are very good. Water is constant. Everything is set for you, gas and everything. Talk about everything. You just need to pay the bills and pay your tax and you enjoy everything. So why are you not thinking of coming to the United Kingdom? The last reason why you should come to the United Kingdom as a nurse or come to study or work in the United Kingdom as a nurse is because there's no better time to be a nurse than now. Let me say that again. There's no better time to be. Nursing has its own disadvantages, but I can tell you, if you want to secure the future of your children and you want to really make a good living, nursing is the destination for you. You earn well in quotes, because money is not always enough for people. But at the end of the day, you pay the bills, you can live at least a comfortable lifestyle and secure the future of your children. So I'm asking, why are you not coming to the United Kingdom? Seeing a lot of people joining our program, we are excited that many people are thinking of joining us in the United Kingdom. And we have a mission between now and December 2022. We want to get as many people to come join us here, as much as possible, as many as possible, to join us and also help others come. So you now see the reason why you should come to the United Kingdom. Enjoy the rest of the session. Over to you, moderators. I am really excited this morning. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Nurse JJ, for that wonderful tip. See, he gave us just 5 reasons. If you're in Nigeria, as I am right now, we've got 1,001 reasons why we want to leave Nigeria. Everybody wants to japa. You wake up in the morning, you open your phone, you unlock your phone, and you see saddening news. You go to the market with a little bit of money and you want to get something. And what you want to get is telling you, do you think I'm a joke? Do you want to buy me with this little amount of money? So I feel it's a beautiful opportunity to take. There are a lot of reasons why we should, want to travel out. Actually, when we started, there was a little biography of Nurse Jackson. I would say that's just a tip of an iceberg of who he really is. He's a man of valor. And life teaches us life teaches us new lessons every day, and it's left for you to learn from them. So I want you to not miss out this opportunity, and you would agree with me that you need a paper and a pen to jot things down. Yeah, you need to. So I can see a lot of reaction here. So many persons using emoji, the clap emoji. Yeah, I can see Olayinka Bakari. Thank you for joining. I'm sure it's been a great moment. Yeah, we're just starting. We've got a lot of things packaged out, and you do not want to miss it.
Yeah, thank you for that, Nurse Damilola. And I'm getting reactions from both YouTube and the Zoom room. And Oluchi Vivian is saying that she lives in the northern part of Nigeria. We are not at rest daily. Our concern is getting worse due to the upcoming general elections. If I have my way, I will just disappear from this country. So you can actually see some of the reasons why you just have to leave this country as soon as possible. Things are getting worse daily, kidnapping, and now it's even getting worse. It's all those Catholic priests, they are now kidnapping, attacking churches and all. So I pray God will help us all. And okay, Ucha Juliana is saying, honestly, I want to leave. You just have to leave. You just have to japa. Japa is the goal now. So you just have to leave. Let me get some of the reactions from YouTube. So while doing that, if you have any question, you can actually drop them both on the YouTube links, both on the YouTube page and the Zoom room. So before taking questions, some of our coaches are on ground, and I want Coach Bethel to give us one or two things before we take the question and answer section.
Okay. Sorry, I was muted so that we can have a very smooth and decent conversations with each other. That was why. Good morning, all over the world, wherever you're joining from. Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Zambia, Zimbabwe, wherever you join from. Good morning. I'm from different states in Nigeria. Good morning. We'll be seeing the fires. We'll be seeing what you'll be, dropping. Thank you so much. So, Emmanuel, you wanted me to say something as regards nursing, or as regards coming to the UK via the nursing route, either coming as a practicing nurse or coming to study. Yeah, that is one of the best decisions anybody can make now. When you look at your life, when you look at where you are going, there comes a time where you sit yourself down and you look at what it is. You ask yourself, in the next 2 years, where can I be? Do I like the life that I'm living currently? Ask yourself, with this life that I have now, can I be able to sustain myself or sustain others that are dependent on me? If your answer to all these questions are in the contrary, they are in the negative, then I think you should have a serious thought about relocating. You should have a serious thought about, making up your mind to come to the UK. So I don't have to say much, because if you stick around, you stick by this morning session, the evening session, and tomorrow, you would learn a lot that will help you to make that decision. And I tell you, you're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret that decision if you can only, sit around and observe, ask questions, those burning questions in your heart, even the things that you have heard people say that are not really, that you've been thinking about, you're not sure about, that are based here. The nurses that are in the UK, that knows everything, that sees how it is going, ask them, ask us, and we'll be able to give you the right answers and help you to make that decision. Thank you very much. Emmanuel, over to you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Dami.
All right, thank you for that, Coach Bethel.
Thank you.
We'll be moving to the section proper section. And the topic before us this morning says step-by-step guide on how to relocate to the UK as a nurse in 6 months or less, with or without IELTS, even if you are just starting your journey afresh. And for this section, our facilitators are ready. We have Coach Bethel and Coach Favor. Both of them will be coming on board. They will be taking us through the step-by-step guide on how to relocate to the UK as a nurse in 6 months or less. Even if you are not a nurse or you are not willing to study nurse, I believe you can still learn one or two things from this section this morning. So it's a virtual round of applause. Please do welcome Coach Favor and Coach Bethel. You have the floor, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and good morning again. Welcome and welcome again. All right. So we welcome everyone who is watching or who is joining us from everywhere, all over the world. If you're joining from Nigeria, I give you a homely welcome. If you're joining from overseas, anywhere you are apart from Nigeria is overseas. So if you are joining from overseas,
Exactly.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And I want to say something strategic before we continue. If you're here and you've been hearing all we have for you, our coach has said a lot within the past few minutes. And you don't do anything with the information you get. I mean, we'll need to lay hands on you. We'll need to lay hands on you. I saw some reactions in the chat box. Some people said, my environment is not very safe now. My environment is not very safe now. My environment is not. Let me tell you, if you don't do anything about it, that complaint continue. Someone is muting me. Why is somebody muting me? So if you don't do anything with the information you have now, you will continue, this complaint will continue. It wouldn't stop. What I'm trying to say in essence is make use of the information you are getting now. Don't hear it and write it down and keep it. Make use of it. All right. So ASAP, I'm going to start with the step-by-step process of becoming a UK RON if you are in Nigeria. The first thing I tell my everybody I meet, the first thing you need in this journey is determination. You need to be determined. All of us who are in Nigeria, what other factor do you need to be determined? What else do you want to see? What else? What else do you want to see? I mean, we've seen it all. If you are not determined, you are not motivated. I don't know. So determination, buy determination. Buy motivation for yourself. Look around you, just like Coach Bethel said, look around you. Ask yourself questions. In the next few months, in the next few years, is what I'm getting going to be enough to take care of myself, take care of my family, and take care of everybody you are supposed to take care of, or take care of things you are meant to take care of. If your answers are in the negative, get out. This is July. Somebody said, can I get a job by December? I think I saw that comment somewhere. This is July. You have 6 months. That's enough for you to get out of here. Like enough for you to get out of here. All right. So I'm going to be giving us a step-by-step process of becoming a UK RON as a registered nurse in Nigeria. If you're a registered nurse like I am in Nigeria, get yourself some determination, buy motivation. And there is enough of it around us. Buy one, grab one. You don't need to pay. Okay, grab one, look at something and take up that. Because of this reason, I'm leaving this country. and then get a passport, guys. If you don't have a passport right now, I don't know. Get a passport. A lot of us, even here, don't have a passport. Please, if you don't have a passport, let me see you. Signify, yes, Signify. Let's start up a deliverance section for you. Get a passport. Start there. Get a passport. Start IELTS practice. We are all here. All of us who are going to speak today, we are here for you. Start practicing for IELTS. You know, writing IELTS and passing, that's International English Language Testing System, which is an exam you need to write before you get into the UK as a registered nurse, right? So all of us here are going to see you through this step. We are going to hold you by hand to walk you through this process and get you into the UK. Okay, so please get yourself motivation, get yourself a passport, and start your practice. Start practicing. Start IELTS practicing. You cannot do it on your own, and that is where we come in. We have a program that is coming up. We have a 4-week mentorship program that is coming up soon. Ask about how to join. You're going to pay a fee. Let me tell you, there is nothing that is too much to pay to get out of this country. So you're going to pay a fee. It's not too much, I promise. Start, okay? Get yourself started with IELTS and practice and pass. IELTS is one thing that might delay you. You can actually finish the journey in less than 6 months. I'm telling you things that can delay you. IELTS is one of them. You don't want to let that delay you. That is why you should get a coach. You don't have all the time. Get a coach, okay? And then study IELTS. Follow your coach. Getting a coach is one thing, and obeying and following instruction is another thing. So get a coach, follow your coach, obey instructions, and pass at once. I wrote mine and I passed in one sitting with beautiful band scores. You can do the same. It's not difficult, guys. And then after that, start up your verification. You have to verify with register with NMC UK. There is a link. Everything is online now. You don't need anybody to go anywhere and submit anything for you. There is a link for UK registration. Register there. Scan your passport, fill it in, fill in your name. Be truthful, please, guys. Don't lie when you are doing these things. Don't lie. Be very real. Be sincere, okay? So fill in your passport and everything. Then find somebody in the UK to pay £140 for you. We are all here. Chat up any of the coaches or any of them, or even Coach JJ, they will all see you. So we are here for you, right? Pay your £140, then do your Nigerian verification. That's about 23,000 or thereabouts. Okay, it's not more than that. Do your Nigerian verification while you are waiting to be verified, because verification takes a while. Now it takes time. Okay, so while you are waiting to be verified, practice for IELTS back to back daily. Okay, there's something I tell my students: if you leave IELTS for a day, IELTS leaves you for a week. Okay, right. So when you have a time settled, I want to leave this country by December. Okay, now you have your time. You have 6 months. It means you need to start your practice, right? Practice daily while you wait for your verification. Your verification is out. You're waiting to receive your authority to test your ATT. Write your IELTS, and God willing, putting everything we've told you into practice, you are going to pass with beautiful grades, with beautiful band scores. That one is starting, okay? Then you register for your CBT. CBT is not as challenging as IELTS, okay? There are past questions everywhere you can read, and they repeat questions. They repeat questions all over. Pass your CBT, start applying for jobs. Actually, the moment you pass your IELTS or your CBT, depending on which one you want to write first, I prefer writing IELTS first. So, but depending on whichever one you want to write first, the moment you pass any of these exams, start job application. Guys, getting an offer letter in the UK now is not easy. It's not easy. It's a bit challenging. That is another point why we are here. That's another reason we are here for you. So a lot of people apply and apply and apply and apply, and they don't get interview slots, not to talk of getting a job. They don't even get interviews. They keep getting unfortunate mails. Unfortunate mails are one thing that they are bound to come, but at least at a certain time, you should get an interview if you are applying the right way. That's another reason why we are here for you guys. Get in contact, join the 4 weeks mentorship or coaching program coming up. Know how to apply. A lot of us, our CV is not up to international standard. Know how to apply as a registered nurse. Know how to sell yourself to get an offer. Now, another thing is this. People get interviews, but they don't get offer letters. They don't prepare very well. They don't know how to prepare to get offer letters. Now, let me give you a gist. Don't tell anybody. I actually did 12 interviews before I got an offer letter. 12 interviews before I got an offer letter. It was a very challenging moment for me. 12 unsuccessful, okay, now 11 unsuccessful interviews. It was the 12th interview that gave me an offer letter. Get to join this coaching program so that you can learn the mistakes we made that delayed us that long. When we did, immediately an offer letter came. After that first offer letter, I got about 4 different offer letters that I actually declined. Get yourself started. I keep saying it. If you hear everything we do now, or we say now, and you don't start, you're not doing yourself any good, okay? So get yourself prepared for the interview, get an offer letter, go and do your TB test in either IOM, that's International Organization for Migration, Lagos or Abuja. Prepare, get your COS, and let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, guys. Please don't tell anybody what I told you, yes. So let's get out of here. These are all the things you need to do. But let me tell you, you need somebody to coach you. I got a coach. Get one. It will make the journey easier for you. At first, this is another top secret. At first, I was doing it on my own. You know that money that you want to mine, it's not like it's big money, but you just want to save it and be eating suya in Nigeria while you are suffering. Good. Use that money. See, it's not too much. And then, get started. The moment I got a coach, I got an offer letter. I started applying September last year, and I did interview from December, January, February, March, April, May. The moment I got somebody to direct me on how to apply, what to do, how to build your CV to international standard, how to build your cover letter, how to, build yourself, how to sell yourself, your supporting statement. A lot of us nurses use one supporting statement to apply for 1,001 jobs. Hello. So the moment I got someone to help me all through it, I got an offer letter. So as nurses, 6 months is good enough for you guys. 6 months is good. Get somebody to hold you by hand. We are all here to hold you by hand, guys. So get somebody to hold you by hand and let us all get out of here. UK is waiting for us. Why are we wasting time? Why are you wasting time here? So these are the steps you need to take to become a UK registered nurse. However, it is a bit challenging if you don't have anybody directing you. You're going to spend more time. Some people are here 2 years, 3 years, a year plus. They are still in the process, while other people take less than 6 months to get to their destination. So the choice is all yours. Start somewhere. Get a passport. Buy determination. If you want to, I will give you a link where you can buy motivation and determination. Just open your Facebook page or your Instagram or your Twitter. Read through for 30 minutes. You will get enough motivation. You will get enough motivation. So guys, let us start. Let's start this thing. We are here, we can start together. With all the things I've said, within 6 months, you are in the UK. Come, let's go together. Let's go together. All right, guys. If you have any question about anything I've just said, type it in the comments section. I believe that Coach Bethel is going to say more. If there is anything I missed, Coach Bethel is going to take up and then is going to touch up some places. And I'm sure she's going to touch up for people who are not nurses also who want to come to the UK, because it is very, very possible. I've only concentrated on people who are registered nurses here in Nigeria. Guys, let us move out, okay? Thank you very much, and I'm here to attend to questions. Coach Bethel, let's see your lovely face again. Thank you.
I'm here. I'm right here. Right here. Thank you very much. Blessed Fave, Coach Favor. Thank you so much. You were on fire and you were so sincere and honest, and everything you said is absolutely correct. So all they need, like you said, you will drop a link for them to get all the determination and whatever they need. And I just want to add that if you can, if you think you can, or you think you can't, you are correct. And that's the beginning. If you think you can go on this journey, yes, you are correct. But if you demotivate yourself, if you feel that I can't move on, you're also correct. The singular motivation that you need, it's from you before you begin to pick from outside. So thank you very much, Coach Favor. Thank you so much. And I would also like to quickly add to what you said. Follow those who know road. Follow people who know road. We know road. You know road. There are coaches in this house that knows the road. They know the way. Follow them. If you go with a mentor or with a coach, you will spend lesser time on each thing you want to do, on each item you want to achieve. But if you're going your own way, you would have gone in so many cycles before you even find your way. So follow those who know road. There are coaches who are in-house, and I'll just encourage everybody to join the post boot camp, where you will be held by the end by coaches that are on ground in the UK. They will show you the road, tell you this is what to do, give you, step-by-step help and all assistance that you need till you step your 2 feet on the land of UK. Thank you very much, Coach Favor. So my own section is to talk about the HCA route, especially for those who are not nurses, for those who do not have health background. I want you to listen carefully. You can come to the UK as an healthcare assistant, whether you have a medical or health background or not. It is very, very possible. It is possible for you to come, and you don't need IELTS. So I would say more on this when we get to that session. So let me just stop with that. Thank you. So Emmanuel, Vivian, Dami, over to you.
Thank you for that, Coach
Over to
Bethel.
you. Just let me,
Yeah, thank you very much for that. That was quite explicit enough for people who are willing to take action. And as Coach Favor rightly said, that if you don't have a passport yet, you need deliverance, which I sincerely believe that they do if they don't have a passport yet. And as for many people that are watching us right now, I believe this is just the best time to key into this opportunity. Like a wise man once said, that opportunity comes but once. You might never get this opportunity again to key into a route like this. So it's just the best time to key into this opportunity. Thank you very much, coaches, for that. So we are moving to the interactive sections now. So okay, I'm getting some reactions on the.
Sorry, Emmanuel,
Yes.
Can I quickly come in? Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I understand my own session is to talk about nurses, because this morning we are focusing on nurses, nurses who want to come to the UK as a nurse, and those who, and that's what Coach Favor has talked about. So we're also talking about nurses who wants to follow the HCA route. You want to come to the UK as an HCA, and then when you get here, you can, advance your career. It is very, very possible, especially for those who are having difficulties with their IELTS exam, those who have done academic or whatever for, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and they're already discouraged, they're afraid that they won't be able to pull through. Yes, nurses. I was telling somebody recently, I said an HCA in UK, I stand to be corrected, or let me just say that's my opinion. An HCA in UK is better than an assistant director of nursing in Nigeria. Far, far better. You cannot place them on the same pedestal. You cannot place them on the same line. So nurses, if you're here and you are thinking, you are dilly-dallying, thinking, can I, okay, since I cannot follow the nursing route, can I follow the HCA route? Yes, it is possible. And it is possible if you have a degree with or without IELTS. If you have a degree, all you need to do is just to verify your degree with NARIC or FTIS, verify your degree, and then you would, if you can also write the IELTS. The one you're going to be writing is the UKVI General. UKVI General, that is the one that is required for the HCA route. And then you need a band of 5 or 5.5. So you see, that has taken a whole lot out of you. And you still need a coach to help you or a mentor to assist you in how you can go about all these things. You need to be in a community of people of like mind, people who are going where you are going, people who knows the way and are very willing. We are not holding any information. They are very willing to take you by the hand and to, help you through. So that is also very, very important. I will encourage you to stick around this session and the next session, the session in the evening, the session tomorrow. While you're watching all that, you're already making up your mind to join the post-boot camp, community where you will have access to a whole lot of things that you don't even know before. So if you wish to take the study part for nursing or to come to the UK via the HCA route, just indicate so that we can take it off from there. So it is very, very important, whether you have IELTS or you don't have IELTS. And then let me tell you another thing. The IELTS is would be required at the point of your maybe you're submitting your documentations for the visa application and all that. So it will be part of what you will just put in mind to get ready while you're fine-tuning your CV, getting your statement letter, getting your cover letter, getting every other thing, and then your job application. So we have access to a whole range of information and education that you need, that you want to stick around. Thank you very much. Emmanuel, over to you.
Thank you very much, Coach Bethel. Thank you for that. And I've been getting reactions from the Zoom room. And I have a quick announcement to make that if you wish to take the study pathway for nursing or HCA route, kindly indicate your need for a free career guidance and counseling. A link will be dropped on the YouTube and Telegram pages and WhatsApp community. Kindly use it to secure a slot for free career guidance and counseling. It is free. So kindly key into this opportunity and make use of it judiciously. So I'm getting some reactions on both YouTube and Zoom. And okay. So Vivian is telling everyone to, she's trying to encourage all Africans all over the world to migrate to the UK via this route to act immediately. Key into it, opportunity comes up but once. So Ucha Juliana is saying, I have written my CBT, but I have not started applying for work. Please, I want to see how I can start applying. Why? Why have you not started applying for work? So let me check the YouTube page to see some reactions we are getting from there. So kindly keep the reactions coming in, please. Kindly keep the reactions coming in. So probably after the second section, we'll be taking the interactive session while we wait for more reactions to drop on both the YouTube and the both on the YouTube. Hello, coach, are you there?
Which of us, Emmanuel?
I've actually muted the person. So, coach, you have the floor for the second section. We are eager, we want more. We want more, we want more. And just to tell people that this section, this coaching bootcamp is packaged and prepared by the African Nurse Network, and is going to be very explosive. There is a section this evening by 7 p.m. Please make sure that you do not miss it. There is a section tomorrow evening by 7 p.m. also. And what this section entails is how to migrate either through the work or study route. So, coach, you have the floor for the second section, sir.
Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, which of them are you, which of us are you referring to now?
Section. I think it's muted.
Okay. Coach JJ.
Okay, sorry, while we sort out that, let me quickly say something. Somebody said she had CBT and she doesn't know if she can start applying for jobs. Darling, you can start applying for jobs, okay? However, don't let it take the place of IELTS practice, okay? Don't let it take up the place for IELTS. Always have time for your IELTS practice. But you can start applying for job. Emmanuel, please let me know once you sort out the next person, okay? So you can start applying for jobs when you have CBT. Any of the exams, whether you have CBT first or you have IELTS first, even though I advise people to write the IELTS first. The CBT is not so much challenging. So if you have IELTS first or you have CBT first, you can start applying for jobs. And this program is not just for nurses in Nigeria or for participants in Nigeria. If you are in any of the African countries, I'm sure there are motivations around you. Look around you and you would see something to push you, right? You would see, definitely, I'm sure of it, you would see something to push you. So if you have your CBT, to the person who asked the question earlier, if you have your CBT, yes, you can start applying for jobs. And please, don't let it take up the place for IELTS practice. You always practice your IELTS daily. All right. And then, while Emmanuel is still sorting out that, I want to say something. A lot of people here, let me ask the question that is in your mind like this. I don't have money to start. That's most of our problem. Money, 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 money. I don't have money, 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 money. Everybody doesn't have money. The truth about this is that you do not have to have money. You do not have to have money to start. So please just start, okay? The money is not so much that you cannot you cannot get. Please, the money is not so much. So start up. You don't have money, no problem, start. At least there are things you can start doing while you wait for money. Not like that. Okay, there are things you need to start doing. Things like practicing for IELTS. Things like contacting some of us to ask, please, the 4 weeks program, how is it starting? Stuff. You don't need money to chat anybody. You don't need money to say, Coach JJ or Pico, how are we going to start the coach? What do I need to do? What is this? You don't need anybody. You don't need money to start that. You don't need money to start practicing. At least you can start doing small things online, getting information and all of that. You don't need money to attend programs like these. You don't need money to attend, okay? So please, if you have your questions, say it right here, okay? You can say it, type it on the comment section, type it on the chat box. We are here to answer your questions. If you have any question, type. The only question I answered is the question I saw about the CBT. Somebody who said, I've written CBT, I don't know if I can start applying for jobs. So if you have your question, type it and we are here to answer while our moderator find out. Somebody said general tip on how to pass IELTS in one sitting. Passing IELTS, let me tell you something. Please don't tell anybody, remember our secret. One thing about IELTS, before I wrote, I was always scared about IELTS. You know, I had to join groups. I would see somebody say, hey, thank God for me, I passed after 7th attempt. Please thank God for me, I passed after 10 times. Thank God for me, I passed after 4 times. I'm like, I don't get it. Doesn't mean nobody after 4 times, I passed after 10 times thing I'm seeing everywhere. So it got the fear, I got scared. But let me tell you one thing that happened. The day I wrote my exam, I made a video after my exam. The day I came back from my exam, I was like, is this the IELTS? Abi, there is another IELTS that they are going to bring. Is this the exam? I mean, it's overhyped. It's overhyped, guys. There is nothing there that you cannot, you passed nothing cancel in your country. Hello? You passed nothing cancel in your country. Nothing is in IELTS. Number one, remove fear. You see that fear you have for IELTS? Discharge it. Pay it off. Let it go. If you have the fear of IELTS in you, the possibility of writing multiple times is high. So remove fear. How do I remove fear, ma? Replace that fear with knowledge. You see that fear you have? Replace it with knowledge. That's the only way you can take out fear. You are scared of IELTS. Fine. Get a good coach. Join the 4 weeks. No information. Every information you're going to get now is going to be very, very beneficial to you, right? So get a coach. Chat any of us up. How do we start? What do I need to do? Start up. Replace your fears with a lot of knowledge. The day I got, if you've been practicing, you will understand what I want to say. The day I got band 9 in my practice, in my room while I was practicing, I called my coach. I said, hello, ma, give me this IELTS people number. I'm not writing IELTS again. I passed. They should give me certificate. I passed. So start up. Replace that fear with knowledge. You are scared about reading module. Read, practice reading module. That is the only way to overcome your fears. Practice is paramount. It cannot be overemphasized. Now, I tell my mentees or my coach, my students, that there are 2 things involved in IELTS practice. The first one is the strategy. The second one is the practice. If you practice without good strategy, you can practice for a year and you don't have a result. If you get good strategies and you don't practice, you won't have good results too. So on our part as the coaches, you need us to share the strategies we used. A lot of us wrote once. Those who didn't write once have learned, they've made up some points that made them repeat, and they are there to tell you, these are my mistakes. Okay, Shebi, I told you guys that I did 12 interviews. Don't tell anybody, remember. I told you guys I did 12 interviews before I got a job. Now, There are things I've listed that, okay, this is why I did not get that job, or this is why I did not get the interview, so this is why I was not able to secure a job for a while. Now, when you join this coaching 4-week coach mentor program you're going to have, you're going to hear some of us say, this is one mistake I made. This is how to avoid that mistake. This is one mistake I made. Emmanuel, please help me check the chat if there are questions we need to attend to, okay, while the next coach is getting ready.
All right, I'm ready now, and I think I'll be passing the mic over to Vivian, who is also a co-moderator this morning, to take the section up from here. Thank you very much, Coach Favor. Hi, Vivian, are you here? Hello, Vivian, can you hear me?
Vivian, you need to unmute yourself here. She's done that. Can you unmute
You are
yourself?
muted. Vivian, you are muted. Good.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, we can hear you.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning, all our coaches in the house. We thank you all for this session, and we are about, we've ended the first session, and we're going into the second session for today. I believe we've all had an impactful day today, and all our coaches are on fire. Thank you, Coach JJ. Thank you, Coach Bethel. And thank you, Coach Favor. So we'll be moving into the second session for today. And it's going to be interview questions for our coaches. And sorry, just a moment. So I don't know, is Coach Samuel ready for us? Coach Samuel.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Samuel. Please, I would like you to, if you can help give us an insight into the step-by-step process of relocating to the United Kingdom to study nursing in this 2023. First, for a and for someone without a nursing. Coach Samuel.
Vivian, can I quickly say something?
Okay.
While we're waiting for him. Okay. Coach Favor mentioned there are people who were asking whether they can start looking for a job with just CBT. And she said yes. I also would like to say yes. But you cannot get a UK job with your African CV. If the CV you have is the CV you have, the one that will have name, date of birth, marital status, and not. If that is the CV you have, you cannot get a job with that. So you need a UK standard CV along with your CBT to begin your job hunt. So you need to increase your chances of getting called for interview. And it starts with having, someone show you how to have a UK and how to write a UK CV, a compelling CV, statement letter, and all that will make them stop and consider your application. So I would say that just hold on, go through all this session, and then decide on what you want to do. We have coaches who are in-house and ready to take you through drafting a UK CV and helping you to increase your chances of being called for interview. I just needed to chip that in. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Bethel. So before Coach Samuel comes up, I have his brief autobiography here, and is Samuel. Oh, sorry, I got muted. So his name is Samuel Obieze. He's a registered mental nurse, and he also has a degree in law, both bachelor's and master's. He's the director of Optimal Vision Recruitment Services Limited, UK, and SG Educational Nigeria Limited. He's a legal mind and registered mental nurse and educational consultant. He's very passionate about empowerment of people via study abroad in various European countries, the UK, and Canada. It's a virtual round of applause. Please do make welcome Coach Samuel. You have the floor, sir. Hi, Coach Samuel, are you there? Okay, I think Coach Samuel might be having network glitches. So I'll be passing back the mic to Vivian to undo the interactive section.
I think Coach Samuel is having some challenges. So I think we can just get on. He's logging in and the system is logging him out. So he's trying to sort it out. So let's just move on. He is available. He will soon join us now.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. So I'll be passing back the mic to Vivian to undo the rest of the section. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Emmanuel. Okay, the next question goes to Coach JJ. Okay, Coach JJ, why would you say that now is the best time ever to study nursing abroad?
Okay, studying nursing abroad. Thank you very much. I'm glad to come back. Studying nursing abroad is a very, very attractive option for anyone who is looking to come to the health and social care in the UK. Why? Because there's a global shortage of nurses. The world needs about 13 million nurses before the next 10 years. And so it's a big, huge gap that has been created. Now, why come to study nursing in the UK? Presently in the UK, there is a crisis. There is a shortage crisis in nursing professionals. So if you're thinking about moving to any profession where you'll be a hot cake, where you cannot lack jobs, where you will be deciding whether you should take offers or not, where you can get paid, as in highly paid for your hours, where you can combine 1 or 2 jobs together or even 3, where you can do as many overtime as possible and make as much money as you want, then nursing is a first profession to think of. So that is one of the reasons why I think in preparation for the next 2, 3, 4 years, if you want to reposition your career, nursing is a good one. But like we said, you need to get into UK first to be able to study nursing. So it's very important that you begin to plan how you can navigate your way into UK. And as Coach Samuel will be coming in, is one of our coaches on the platform who will be taking us on a lot of sessions, and we'll be guiding participants and those who are interested. So if you are interested in studying nursing in the UK, you need to indicate in the YouTube comment section so that you can join the community mentorship program where you can have direct access to Coach Samuel, unless you want to engage in one-on-one or you want to engage any of the coaches one-on-one. So at the community mentorship session, we're having direct access to many of our coaches where you can get guidance and direction. Now, another reason why now is the best time for you to really study nursing in the UK is because it is guarantee for securing the future of your children. And you know what I mean. So if you are looking at the future, you're looking at your kids and you're asking, okay, maybe I've been working for 15, 20 years in Africa. I've not been able to match up with what I expected to be able to take care of this, build a very good future for these kids. I need to catch up with the lost years so that in a few years' time, before I reach my retirement age, I would have at least made some tangible money over the next 5 years. You want to buy a house in UK, you want to build a house in Africa, you want to get your kids into the best school and sustain them, and you're looking at the years that you've lost over that you've not been able to achieve these things, then you studying nursing might be the best option, because in 2, 3 years, 4 years time, when you are able to graduate, even if you don't have a nursing background, you don't have a healthcare background, and you're able to graduate, you begin to recover from the lost years. And in a short while, you'll find yourself being able to really recover fully. So for Zoom operators, Coach Samuel is on ground. Can you please make him a co-host? So another agenda that you can develop with nursing, studying nursing, is coming in to look at how your kids can study nursing. That's why many of you who are nurses should also be interested in this particular aspect. If you can't study nursing, can your kids actually study nursing? Is that possible? So that's another area you want to look at. Why, if you've not been interested before now in the nursing field, especially when it comes to UK or even outside UK, now is the time to begin to think about it and begin to ask your question: can my kids actually study nursing? Can my kids actually become a nurse? Can I get them to study nursing? So these are viable options, and it's a guarantee that economically, you might be able to look at granting the future of your kids to the nursing profession. And most importantly, it is a lucrative profession. Don't tell anybody I said that. Okay, I think we have Coach Samuel on there. He can be introduced now.
All right, thank you very much, Coach JJ. So before I bring on Coach Samuel on board, Damilola wants to quickly chip in something before we move on.
Thank you very much, Nurse Coach JJ. And before we invite Coach Samuel, there's a very important question in the chat box. Joy for Albert is asking, good morning, Coach Favor. This question is directed to Coach Favor. Please, is it possible for a retiree above 55 years to relocate as a nurse to practice nursing? Will they give a job to the retiree? Please help us quickly answer this question.
Good morning. I got the question, if it's possible. All right. To the best I know, I don't think there is an age limit to migrating to the UK. However, I'd like to ask Coach JJ to throw more light on that.
Thank you very much, Favor. I think we agree that all questions should stay to the end of the session. So let's go back to Coach Samuel to this particular session. We can't afford to interrupt the session because we're in another session. So we can't bring in a question for last session. So the person should wait till we take all the questions for the session. That is the agreement. Are we okay with that?
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. So I'll be reading the brief autobiography of Coach Samuel again. Is Samuel Ubieze, the Director of Optimal Vision Recruitment Services Limited, United Kingdom, and SG Educational Nigeria Limited, a legal mind, registered mental nurse, and educational consultant. He's very passionate about empowerment of people via study abroad in various European countries, the UK, the USA, and Canada. With a virtual round of applause, do make welcome Coach Samuel Ubieze. registered mental nurse, LLB, and LLM. You have the floor, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, if it is afternoon where you are, and good evening, if it is evening where you are. I must apologize that I came a bit late. Had to do with some technical issues, but thank God I'm here. I'm very happy to see everyone. Lots of faces, lots of people participating in this program, and it is very important because knowledge, as said, is power. So I'm going to be talking about how easy it is for you to migrate to the UK as a nurse, or to come to do nursing, as it were, or if you have not had anything to do with nursing before, how you could actually move into nursing, because like has been said, nursing is one of the top professions that is in demand, not only around the world, but more especially in the UK. So let's start with someone who has gone to nursing school, done a diploma in nursing, 3 years in Nigeria, or in any other African country, Kenya, Ghana, Zimbabwe, and is a registered nurse, or is RN, as it were, or registered midwife. But this person wants to aspire to get a bachelor's degree qualification. In most cases, it's quite an arduous task, quite difficult to get it. Takes a lot of years to get it where one is. Those countries I mentioned could be 3 years, so making it a project of 6 years, but it is possible to get this 1 year top-up BSc nursing top-up program in the UK. And in 1 year, the diploma nurse becomes a BSc nurse. And if the person wants to proceed, the person can proceed to do a master's, a PhD, and then go on to greater heights. So that's a possibility. Coming to do a 1 year BSc nursing top-up program in the UK. We facilitate all the admission process. We support students to be able to navigate through the visa process and everything. And in most cases, we actually welcome students at Heathrow Airport to the land of the Queen, as I call it. The other aspect is somebody who wants to start nursing afresh, probably for yourself or for your child or your guardian, your ward, who you are a guardian to. There are basically two options. If someone has got just a WAEC certificate or a NECO certificate or high school certificate, as it is described in other countries, one can come to do what we call a foundation program. Foundation is like a pre-degree program. We have quite a few schools that are doing that we partner with. And after finishing that foundation program, the person can now move straight to the BSc nursing program. So it's basically a 4-year program. And then if somebody has got an OND, an NCE, or something of that nature, and wants to move into nursing, the person can actually start from BSc nursing, do it for 3 years, and the person is a registered nurse. Then for those who have done a program in different fields before, probably you have a BSc in engineering, you have a BSc in accounting, in marketing, and you feel like, this is not really for me. I want to go somewhere. I want to move into nursing. Welcome. That's what I did. I moved from law into nursing because I felt like mentioned that it is something that is worth doing. So if you have a BSc in any of these fields I mentioned, or any other thing, microbiology, biochemistry, and you want to move into nursing, we have 2 ways you can do that, basically. The first way is, and that's what most of my students have done, you come to do a master's in psychology program in the UK, and we'll help you with all the processes as usual. And after you finish that program, then you can then move on to do the 2 years pre-registration program. And after that, you are a qualified mental health nurse. The psychology pathway is strictly or basically for those who are going into mental health, because psychology is a foundation for mental health. But if you are not keen on mental health, you got a microbiology degree in anatomy, education, and you are happy to meet the other requirements, especially the academic IELTS exams requirements to get into nursing, then we can help you with getting into nursing, adult nursing, children nursing, learning disability nursing, mental health nursing. And it's a 2 years program, and you will be able to finish it successfully and become a nurse in which of these fields you've decided to choose. If you decide to do midwifery, same thing applies. We could support you along that line. And all of these programs I've mentioned comes with what the UK has introduced, what is called a post-study, 2 years post-study work visa. So if you come to do a master's in psychology, for instance, you can finish it up in 1 year and then decide you want to work full-time for 1 year so as to gather more experience, so as to save up some funds. And then after that, you can now apply for the 2 years pre-registration master's, and you'll be able to continue to function. Before I forget, if you're coming to do a BSc program in the UK, you cannot travel with your family. But if you're coming to do a master's program, you can travel with a family, husband, wife, children, as long as you meet the financial requirements. So that is what it is in a nutshell. And for us to help students who want to do this, we just need your academic documentation. They must be ready. They must be available. YX certificate, OND certificate, HND certificate, BSc certificate, transcripts, academic references, CV, of course, international passport, because you cannot travel without international passport. I would encourage those who want to do international passport, especially Nigeria international passport, to just do the 10 years on. That's the best option if you can afford it. But if you cannot afford it, you want to go with the 5 years on, okay, but I would strongly suggest the 10 years passport, because that gives you a lot more time. And when you have all of this academic qualification, you also need to factor in the financial aspect of it, because somewhere in the Bible, Jesus said, who of you that wants to build a tower will not sit down, calculate the cost, and see whether he or she can finish it, so that they don't start and then along the line, they don't complete, and you have an uncompleted building somewhere. People are wondering what's happening with this one. So the financial implications, there are two things when we talk about studying abroad financially. One is the tuition fee. Two is the maintenance fund. Maintenance fund is the fund that you present to the school and to the home office or to the government of whichever country it is, to show that you can look after yourself. You will be able to pay your bills, your accommodation bills, your feeding bills, your electricity bills, your everyday needs bills. That's what is called maintenance funds. If you have your tuition fee, you also need to have that, because that is going to show that you won't be a liability. And of course, it's a requirement for visa granting, especially in the UK, and in fact, in all countries of the world. So that is it in a nutshell. We are absolutely focused and absolutely determined to support students to be able to come to the UK to do their programs. And those who, for whatever reason, financially, they may not be able to come to the UK, we have Lithuania as a country for nursing and healthcare related programs. We have Poland as well for nursing and some other business programs, IT programs, engineering programs. And we have some other countries as well. We have the USA, but of course, the USA is a very, very tedious process. Their financial requirements is quite different from the UK, which is much simpler. We have Canada. The same thing applies to Canada as it applies to the UK, to US. Their financial requirements is quite onerous as well. So these options are available, especially Lithuania and Poland, for those who cannot afford to come to the UK. But believe me, like has been said, if you make a switch to nursing, either mental health nursing, adult nursing, children nursing, learning disability nursing, you would never regret it. I have never regretted the shift from law to mental health nursing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, Coach Samuel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We cannot but appreciate you enough. That was quite expository and explanatory enough. And I've quite learned a few things. And I'm already considering, would I not consider a degree in nursing because of the prestige and some other benefits attached to it? Thank you very much. Over to Vivian and Damilola to handle the rest of the section from here.
All right. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Coach Samuel. In fact, you've really given us as in the hit that we needed this morning. And I believe everyone out there has listened and gained a lot this morning. I don't know, I've gained a lot, and I want to use this opportunity. If you are getting value for this session, kindly hit the like button. Then you can send in a fire emoji on the comment section immediately. Kindly go back and hit the like button. Thank you. So we're going to ask the next question, and this question still go back to you, Coach Samuel. Please hang on there. What are the available scholarship offers, and how can they be assessed? Coach Samuel, are you there?
Okay, I think while we're waiting for Coach Samuel, I think for study opportunities, many people are always looking out for scholarship opportunities, and I think a few people are getting them. They are valuable. Some scholarships are valuable for master's program. If you want to study master's in nursing, we have a few scholarship, Commonwealth, Chevening, where you can, put in and apply for those scholarship, but you must have gotten an admission before they can consider you for those scholarship. But for those who have gotten admission already and that they need to resume, the institutions, different institutions also have scholarships available. All you need to do is go to that institution, maybe you write your course advisor or the person in charge of that particular faculty or department of nursing, and write them to ask more about what are the options available in terms of scholarships. Some universities will say they will give you 10% reduction as scholarship, 20% reduction as scholarship, or something like that. So you need to find out from that particular school. Each school have their own scholarship program, and partners who are also running scholarship program with them. So depending on the school, there are always internal scholarships available in the school, but you must gain an admission first before you can assess those scholarships. That is a basic criteria for you to start thinking about scholarship. So you don't think about scholarship before you gain admission. You gain admission before you can access the scholarship, although you might browse about the available scholarships while you are processing your admission, but you can only apply for scholarship when you have a guarantee that the university has offered you admission, then you can put in for a scholarship. So scholarships are really available, and during the coaching program and the mentorship community session, we'll be dropping a lot of scholarships on the community for people who are interested in studying abroad.
All right, thank you, Coach JJ, for that. Please, this a quick announcement. I want to repeat this. If you wish to take the study pathway for nursing, kindly indicate your needs for a free career guidance and counseling. A link has been dropped in the Telegram, WhatsApp, and the YouTube. Please ensure you click on it to secure a slot for free career guidance and counseling. Please make use of the link and you will get the guidance, the coaching, everything that you need. Okay, please, Coach JJ, this a question for you. You have always said that it is very possible to get exciting admission offers for a master's program, even if you don't have a degree, whether you are within or outside the UK. Can you shed more light on this?
Yeah, thank you very much. So when I got to the UK, I came across a few nurses, not even a few, many nurses who told me they're earning their degree. And I was shocked. And these are nurses that have practiced 5 years, 10 years, 15 years back in Africa. They come to the UK. Yes, they are new in the UK. They are eager to further their studies. And many people are getting into schools. A lot of people are getting signing up for BSc program, top-up program. And because they don't have career mentors, they don't have career coaches, spending 15 years as a nurse back in Africa, coming to UK, spending 1 year, and then want to go study, and then go back to do BSc because you have a diploma in nursing and a specialty in nursing, maybe with midwifery or mental health. Then you want to go back to school, which is very important, and then you go apply for BSc. For what? Why? So I came across a few people who said they were running BSc. In fact, I came across one who said she was running BSc for 2 years or 18 months or something. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? So basically speaking, it is always important when you want to advance your educational career to always have a career mentor and coach. You can't underestimate, undervalue, or underemphasize the importance of having a guardian, having career guidance and counseling, sitting down with a mentor and a coach before you even start. Because there's so many things you don't know, and there's some people who have this information and knowledge. But if you don't sit down with them, you don't engage them, you don't plan and strategize, you're going to go on a longer journey. So I begin to tell these people, do you know that universities who are offering masters have given you the option? They are giving you they have opened up the door for you and say, if you are confident of your ability, if you are good, and you have practiced in the healthcare field, you have been practicing nursing, you have been practicing healthcare for 10 years, 15 years, you are even a leader, you are a director in your place of work, you have executed projects, you have collected awards back in Africa, you have got so much accolades and achievement. All you need to do is come forward to us and present it to us, compose it, package yourself, present it to us and say, see, you're asking me to come and do a BSc. I know I don't have a degree, but I have a diploma in nursing degree, which is this. I even have a specialty in nursing, which is this. And can you please access this and take a look? And guess what? I'm sending you my profile, my statement of purpose, everything about me. Can you go through my profile so that you can understand that I'm just too much for that degree program you're offering me? I need a master's program. And then they will look at you and say, wow. You can't afford to do a degree. You have to do a master. And then we'll tell you, if you want to do a master, these are the things we can do. This is the way we can go about it. And voila, you get a master's offer. So it's as easy as sitting down with a mentor and a coach and, looking at your career path, looking at your career pathway. And, I see people who have a degree in nursing, who have a diploma in, who have a PGD, not a degree in nursing. They have a diploma in nursing. They have a specialty in nursing. They have a PGD in social work. Wow. And you're coming and you're seeking admission for BSc. For what now? It's like you're already in JSS1 and you are going back to go and sit for common entrance in primary 6. That's not supposed to be possible. So the beauty about UK institutions is you can write them, you can send a mail, send them your predicament in the individual basis, case by case basis. What works for A A might send in and say, I need a master's, and they will not give, or you, B, might send in and say, I need a master's, and they will give you, and both of you don't have a degree. So it's all about looking at yourself, looking back at how much you have been able to do in the nursing profession, healthcare, what achievement, how can you package yourself? And that is where you need a mentor and a coach that can help you package your career, brand your career in such a way that when this institution sees it, when you send it to them, they say, no, we want to have you as our student. We are proud, we'll be proud to have you as a student. And you sit in the same room, they will organize a session for you, sit in the same room and, talk about how to go about it. What do you need to do? If you want to do an introductory program, maybe you need to take a course before you get into the real master's program, they will tell you everything. Everything is available. And for institutions, many institutions will tell you requirements. Under the requirement section, you will see it, requirements, a degree or something equivalent. Then they will now go further and now say that relevant experience in the healthcare field or in the nursing field will be taken into consideration. That means they can waive that particular degree requirement for you if your experience in the nursing field or in the healthcare field is relevant to the course you are studying. And then they can offer you a master's program, a master's offer. So it is very possible, it is doable. Many people have done it before. Many people are doing it. Unfortunately, many people don't know, and they're just going through the long journey. And that is why we are shouting every single day. If you want to embark on this overseas journey, go get a career mentor, go get a career coach, sign into our community mentorship where you can have access to weekly community mentorship, free guidance and counseling. And don't forget to sign in for a 4-week coaching program, which will repackage your entire career and put you in that position to be eligible to get into UK as fast as possible. Over to you, Vivian. Okay, Coach Sama, you want to say something?
Yes, I just wanted to add a little bit to what has been said. And I go back again to what I mentioned previously, that knowledge is power. The things you've just mentioned, the examples you've just given are very, very important, because without knowledge, my people, they make a lot of mistakes. And that's why it is important that we spend a little bit of money to get the right information than to rush into something and then, have issues. I'll give you an example, typical example of what I've met across the situation. Somebody goes to the school website, sees an offer, and then applies directly to the school, gets the offer, is not aware that there are some scholarships he or she can apply for, just pays the school fees that are stated on the school website. Some schools automatically apply scholarships. Some, you have to apply for them. It is somebody who is an educational consultant that will be able to tell you the difference between the two, so that you'll be able to know whether to apply or it is applied automatically. That's one aspect. Then secondly, schools give different or have different tuition fees for the same program. Somebody might want to do a master's in psychology, and you go up to King's College, Sheffield Hallam, and probably University of Essex, and the fees you see will be different as compared to when you go to a school like, say, University of Sunderland or any other university. So it involves, or it needs or requires somebody who is an expert in the field to be able to guide you properly. The token amounts you pay for guidance is much better saved than going to pay thousands of pounds because you want to do it yourself. I'm not sure any of us would want to send ourselves or our children to a hospital for an operation that is going to be done by somebody who would classify as a quack. somebody who is not a surgeon, somebody who probably trained as a doctor, but is a general practitioner. You wouldn't want to send your child or yourself to go and have an operation, a complex operation by somebody like that. Yes, the person has got information, has got knowledge, got a little bit of experience in medicine, but the person is definitely not a brain surgeon, definitely not a heart surgeon. So why would you send yourself or your children or your loved ones to such a person? So what I'm saying in a nutshell is make use of the people who are in the field, who can guide you, join the boot camps, the community, and you will get the best. Even if you spend the equivalent of £500, for example, in getting the right information, it saves you thousands of pounds. King's College will give you a program and say it's £25,000. The same program you can get at another school for £18,000. Do the maths, 25 and 18. You're saving £7,000 because you used a consultant. Or, for example, you have a scholarship that is available to you as an African student, Nigerian student, Ghanaian student, but you have to apply for it, £2,000, £5,000. If you don't apply for it, you're not getting it. It is your educational consultant that will be able to guide you in making these decisions, to be able to point you to these opportunities. So please, I will strongly encourage that we make the necessary sacrifices so as to be able to get the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach Samuel, and thank you for the encouragement. Just to chip in this advice, I want to advise everyone that try your best to engage in this. And in our lives, we all need coaches. We have strong coaches that are here for us to attend to anything that is going to make us succeed in this route. The coaches are highly available. Just like we always say in our team, is follow who know road, follow who sabi road. You need a coach to hold you by your hand and educate you on step-by-step process to follow. I'm a living testimony, and I will tell you that you won't regret this. Okay, before we go into the interactive session, this last question. This last question goes to Coach Samuel. Coach Samuel, please, can you kindly share with us vital tips on how to make very good applications when seeking for admission?
Okay, so vital tips when seeking for admission. Again, it goes to what I just mentioned. Does the person want to do a DIY, do-it-yourself project? Or does the person want to use an educational consultant who is an expert in the field? Because that's the key. If somebody wants to do a personal application, you basically need to have all your academic qualifications. And then, of course, you need to have the finances. But if you want to use an educational consultant, which is what I strongly encourage because of the benefits I've already mentioned, then, of course, it's basically the same thing. And then, in most cases, the educational consultant will have a look at your CV and see if it needs to be touched. The educational consultant will look at your SOP or your personal statement and see whether it is up to standard, because I've seen some very interesting personal statements. I don't want to use the word that came to my mind now, but they have been very, very interesting, personal statements. And I'll use a personal example. When I wanted to do a master's in mental health nursing, I applied through UCAS. I applied to 5 universities, King's College, University of Southampton, City University, University of Surrey, and Middlesex University. And I actually wanted to do my program in Southampton, University of Southampton, and I moved down to Southampton for that purpose. Could you believe that University of Southampton refused to give me admission because they said my personal statement was not good enough? That's me, who has already done a master's in law in the UK, but they said my personal statement was not good enough. But good 18, King's College and the other universities didn't have that view. So why am I bringing this up? You might think you have a very good personal statement, but it's actually nothing of that. So you need someone who would go through it, who will guide you so as to be able to achieve success. And then again, I've also mentioned about the scholarships that are available that you as an individual may not be aware of. I will repeat this. If you want to save 200 pounds, for example, and then you end up paying 3,000 pounds extra in fees or losing 3,000 pounds scholarship that you should have gotten, I really don't think that's a good way of going about, saving money, because at the end of the day, what they will say is that's penny wise, pound foolish. So if the person wants to use an educational consultant, then we'll be able to support the person to achieve success. Just a little bit of good news to share from my side. Our first visa for September intake landed yesterday, and we got quite a few others we are waiting for that will land very soon. We guide you from the process, the beginning of the process, till you get your visa, till you arrive in the UK. We, in most cases, if you book your flight properly, when we'll be available, we will be there to welcome you to the land of the Queen, as I call it, at Heathrow or Gatwick, if you choose to fly to Gatwick. So in a nutshell, you have your academic qualifications, you have your finances, you can make application. But I encourage you, use us, use those coaches, use those mentors, use the educational consultants who are in the UK, who have lived and rode or walked the path. Not somebody who is in an office somewhere in wherever it is and has never traveled out of that country and is giving you loads and loads and loads of, promises and all of that. What they want is just to ship you into a school and then that's it. I wouldn't encourage that.
Thank you very much, Coach Samuel. That's a whole lot of offer. So it's something that we don't need to worry. We have someone that will hold us from start to finish. Thank you very much once again. Just a reminder to join our mentorship community or to have access to our free career guidance and counseling. Kindly click on the link that was provided on the comment section and as well as in the comment section on the YouTube, Telegram, WhatsApp, Zoom platform. And also don't forget to hit the like button if you are getting value for this session. Thank you very much. Now we are going into the interactive session, and I want to direct this to Emmanuel to take over from where we stop now. Thank you very much. Emmanuel.
All right, thank you very much, Vivian. So I'll be going through the Zoom and YouTube links to check some of the things we have been saying. So Araromi Samuel is asking how much is the financial implication for the master's program. Joy is saying, okay, she's an industrial chemist and she would like to go into nursing. Then Adeni is asking if she wants to do a PhD in nursing, is there a scholarship available? So I would like to first direct these two questions to Coach Samuel to please help us answer. If she wants to do a PhD in nursing, are there scholarship available? And Araromi Samuel is asking how much is the financial implication for the master's program?
Okay, so let me attend to the scholarship question first. As usual, as mentioned by Coach Jackson, you can only get scholarships when you have made an application, when you have an offer. you can browse scholarships that are available, and you will be able to see the ones that are available to you so as to be able to go for it. Then what was the other question? Question about
Okay, the other question
implication?
is the financial implication for a master's program in the UK.
Okay, what I usually tell students is this: if you have 5 million naira, the equivalent in whatever currency it is, that should be able to get you to the UK. Because that's the only way I can explain it. It doesn't mean that that's going to pay all your fees or sort out everything, but that should successfully get a student to the UK.
Thank you very much for that, Coach Samuel. So I'm checking through the other pages to see if we have more questions from there. Ishmael, please, can you help me check the Telegram page if you have questions on Telegram?
Emmanuel, are you there, please? Vivian, are you there? We're not hearing any voice.
Yeah, yes, I'm trying to check the reactions on YouTube. Ishmael, please, can you help me check the reactions on Telegram? If there are questions or interactions, kindly bring them up, please.
Okay, please, right there, if you have any question, kindly write it down in the comment section, or you indicate by raising your hand.
So someone is asking that are there scholarship, okay, Kitrin Aja is asking that are there scholarship available for the top-up program for BSCN? So I'll be directing that question to Coach Samuel. Are there scholarship for top-up programs? Then Yusuf Adeton is asking, I'm a registered nurse midwife and BLC without IELTS and want to work or study in the UK. Okay. I think a link has been provided for the community support. You can kindly join. Then for those asking that they are interested in studying, you can actually check through the link that has been dropped for the community support. Then Fajurabi Afisunlo is asking what of those that have passed CBT and IELTS or skill ready but no job? Okay, you can kindly join through the link that has been provided for the community support. So I think the question that is here is, are there scholarship for top-up programs for BSCN? So I'll be directing that question to Coach Samuel to please help us answer.
Okay, I don't know. Hopefully people are listening, because so we don't want to overflock the same questions. The issue of scholarship comes up when you have made an application to study and you've been granted a study offer by a school. To the best of my knowledge, I am not aware of any full scholarships that are available for BSc nursing. I'm only aware of partial scholarship. So for example, if the tuition fee is £15,000, the school will give a scholarship of £2,500, bringing it down to £12,500. That's just an example. So that's what I'm aware of. But a full scholarship to do a BSc program is not something that I'm aware of. It's possible to get it if you apply online and you find it, but it's not something that I'm into, to be honest. And it's not something that I have got information about. Thank you.
Okay, just to add to what Coach Samuel is saying, in UK presently, I'm also not aware of a full scholarship for an undergraduate. But outside UK, there are a few countries where you can go, not to study nursing, but to study something related, and you can actually access a full scholarship as long as you can learn the language of those countries. For example, Romania, places like Romania, like Finland, there are opportunities for you to get big scholarships in those places. But all you need to do is be ready to learn the language. And if you can get a full scholarship to study a degree, then you can now think of, after the degree, you can now start thinking of coming back to be looking for a scholarship for master's program. So those are the options. There are always options available. And the plan A, plan B, plan C, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You need to have several plans. You need to look at several options. And that is the advantage of sitting in the same room with coaches, with mentors, with educational consultants to look at what is best for you. What is best for A might not be best for you. What is impossible for A might be possible for B. It's all about your individual circumstances, your career journey, your intelligence, your extraordinary abilities, your achievements, your profile. Those are the things that comes into place. And it's a lot of options out there. Global opportunities are many. All you need to do is sit down with the people that can help you, that can guide you, that can counsel you. And before you know what is happening, wow, something can come out of the blues for you. The options are endless, sincerely speaking. The opportunities are begging every single day. The opportunities are out there. It's just a question of, are you willing to go the extra mile to meet up with the requirements of the opportunity? So the opportunities are not lacking. The problem is that many people prefer to sit in the comfort zone and allow and expect manna to fall on their laps from heaven, and expect the scholarship to fall from heaven on a platter of gold. No, it's not going to work. Those who are going to get a scholarship must do the extra work, must be that extra candidate that can prove to people out there that yes, they are worthy to be invested in. The opportunities are out there. In UK, I don't know much about scholarship for undergraduate, but outside UK, in Europe, I can tell you there are a lot of scholarships for undergraduates. Even in Asia, if you can learn Asian language, there are scholarships all over the place. So it's all about how far are you willing to commit to the journey? How determined are you ready to go out of the country? Those are factors that really, really come into the picture.
Thank you very much for that, Coach JJ. Thank you very much to all our coaches.
But before you go, I would like to answer one of the questions. Someone was asking about jobs. So presently, someone said the person has passed CBT. We have a lot of nurses who have passed CBT, who have passed IELTS, and they keep complaining they're not getting the jobs. And sincerely speaking, we have nurses that are coming to the country every single day and getting the job. So it means there's something missing. It means that if you have passed CBT and IELTS and you are not getting the jobs, you are not getting the offers, you're not even seeing the jobs, the problem is not with the jobs because the jobs are just here. It's just eating from the ordinary eye. The problem is with you because you've not been able to develop the skill to be able to dictate where the jobs are. So if you are a nurse, you have passed CBT, you have passed IELTS, and you've not gotten jobs, two things might be wrong. It's either you are not eligible as an international candidate because you don't have an attractive application, your CV is in a mess, your cover letter is rubbish, and so no one is even going to take a look at you. The applicant tracking system, the digital system is not going to even accept anything you are presenting, or you are doing it on your own and you believe that because you pass your CBT, you pass your IELTS, you don't need coach, you don't need a mentor, it's not a big deal, and you are getting that wrong. So either ways, if you are struggling with getting jobs, if you are struggling with getting jobs, you have passed IELTS, you have passed CBT, I am telling you today that what is missing, that single thing that is missing is coaching. Go sign up for our coaching program. And within 4 weeks, your story will change completely. If stories of people who don't even have IELTS or CBT are changing, then I don't see a reason why yours should not change. So please don't take the coaching seriously.
All right, thank you very much, Coach JJ. Before we round up, there was a question that was asked much earlier, and it's saying about the question of a retiree above 55 years old. Is there a possibility of the person getting a job in the United Kingdom?
Yeah, so two things just came up now. One for the age issue. Thank you, Olayinka, for mentioning this. It was part of the agenda for the day for those who are already in the UK. So for those who are asking about the age, as long as you are above 18, you can come to the UK. Age is not a barrier. Age is not. In the UK, there are laws that frowns against discrimination by age, by skin color, or by anything. And that is why in one of our coaching sessions, when we talk about CV optimization and standard UK CV, people were shocked when we said, you can't afford to put your age on your CV, on your UK CV. What is your age doing there? What is your marital status doing there? These are things that many people have on their CV right now, and it's not going to work for. So age is not something you even talk about when you want to come to the UK, because if you begin to mention age, that means you are being discriminated against, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal in the UK. So as long as you are over 18 years, the only thing is you must not be under 18. As long as you are over 18 years, you can come to the UK at any age to come and practice. UK needs people. If you are 55 years and you can do the job of 10 people, do you think UK will refuse some visa? No, it's not going to work. So as long as you're an asset to the health and social care sector, nobody will want to reject you. They will take you, and they will be excited that they have someone who has so much experience because you are an asset here. So if you are 55 years old, you've been practicing nursing for 20, 30 years, and you're coming to the UK, my God, you just need like 1 year to settle down. After 1 year, you won't believe the kind of opportunities, the kind of leadership positions that you'll be vying for. And in less than 5 years, you look at yourself and it's like you are dreaming. So age is not a barrier. Secondly, for those who are already in the UK, we have a lot of inquiries from those who are in the UK. Two types of inquiries. Those who are on student visa and their visa is about to expire and they're not getting the jobs. And those who are currently having their spouse in the UK and they're not getting jobs. These two categories, we want to encourage you. Stop expecting manna to fall from heaven. The only thing, the smartest thing you can do, sign up for our coaching program. Whether you're in the UK or you're not, it doesn't matter. You need to be coached. Sign up for our coaching program. During our coaching program, we have a special package for if you're already in the UK. If people in Africa are getting jobs in the UK, I'm wondering why you, when the UK are not getting the job. So there's something missing. There's something wrong. And don't forget that 1,000 people are coming and saying, come and help us. We can't save the world. We can't sit down, leave our job, leave our family, leave our recreation, leisure, and now sit down and be saying we want to help 1,000 people. We will be quenched, we will die. And that is why we are putting the coaching program in place. We believe that anybody signing up for the coaching program deserves that time, that sacrifice from us to say, we want to pick overtime today. No, I'm not picking overtime. I need to run the coaching session and sit down with them in the coaching room and devote time to them. That is why you need to sign up for the coaching program if you want us to take you serious. If you are not on a community mentorship program and you are not on our coaching program and you want us to leave those who are there and come and sitting down with you, it's not going to work. We are sorry. That's been blunt. We can't save the world. We can't save everybody. We can only try and help as many people who are showing commitment to the cause, and then we can also reciprocate with our own commitment. So if you're in the UK, your spouse is in the UK, you are running masters and your visa is running out, you are running masters and you are looking for a job and you can't find it, please sign up for the coaching program. And in less than 4 weeks, just forget it. In less than 4 weeks, your story will change. Just accept that, please. That is for those who are in UK who have been asking a lot of questions have been coming from that set of people. I think
very much, Gigi. I think we are out of time. We want to thank all our coaches. It's a privilege to have you in our midst. Coach Samuel, can we have your parting shots, please, before we round off the section?
Okay, thank you very much once again for this opportunity to discuss about the opportunity of coming to study in the UK. And I sincerely appreciate your time. And I just want to say something briefly. For those who are in the UK and you are doing or you have finished a BSc program and your visa is running out, we can quickly get you a master's admission so that you'll be able to continue your studies. Or if you have not taken advantage of it, why not take advantage of the post-study work visa option? I think it's going to cost you roughly £2,000, and then you have a post-study work visa for 2 years, during which time you can decide the next phase of your life. If you are doing a master's program, as mentioned by Coach Jackson, you can join the community and then you'll be able to get direction. We can actually also help you get admission for probably an MBA program, a master's in project management, or probably a DBA program, so that you can quickly continue your legal stay in the UK to avoid, running into overstay. So again, I must reiterate that it is absolutely important that you do things right. Doing things on your own is good, but from experience, it is best to use an expert. It's best to use a coach. It's best to use a mentor. It's best to use someone who has lived the journey, someone who knows what they are doing, someone who has delivered success. And this forum, this community, we have a lot of these persons in different fields of endeavor. And if you make the most of them, if you make use of us, you will be able to benefit, and you save yourself not just time, but a whole lot of money. Because believe me, getting a discount of £2,000 or getting a tuition fee that is less than what you got on your own, to the tune of thousands of pounds, I'm talking about millions of naira here, and probably cities, it's not a small thing if you use the experts. And of course, you'll be able to arrive in the UK sooner rather than later, and you have a warm welcome at Heathrow Airport or Gatwick Airport. See you soon in the land of the Queen.
Thank you very much, Coach Samuel. All what you have said so far cannot be overflogged. And like Coach JJ will always say, follow people with Sabi Road. Coach Bethel, please, can we have your parting shot before we round off this morning section?
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to thank all the coaches and all the participants that's taking their time to join this session. Thank you so much. And I would like to, give my parting shot by quoting Henry Ford. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So I said earlier that in this journey, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that things would work for you. You have to believe that it is possible. You have to also believe that you yourself, you are possible. So it's very little. Yeah, our motivation, empowerment, and all that could help to boost your ego, to help to boost you if you have believed in yourself. So I want you to believe that you can, and you will get there. Looking forward to seeing everybody in the next session. We hope to see you the evening session today and tomorrow. And make sure you join the community mentorship program. That is when you get every other fears answered, every other questions solved, and every other riddles unrattled. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Coach Bethel. Coach Jackson Okeshola, can we have your parting shot, please?
Just believe it and you can achieve it. Just believe it, dream it, and you'll be there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's a privilege to be here this morning. And I would like to repeat again that the bootcamp continues by 7 p.m. this evening. Please do make it a time out with us. And it also continues tomorrow evening. We'll also be exploring some other options too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much once again. And see you soon.